In the next 5 minutes, I'm going to show you how to make an extra 10k to 60k every day in e-commerce using a leverage selling system. And you don't have to import or warehouse the products. And it doesn't matter if you are a newbie or very busy, like Everestus, who was a newbie to the e-commerce game, but using this leverage system, he was able to generate 480k in 3 weeks. How about Lydia, who did 300k in profit? And then there is Akinwumi, a struggling orphan who used the system and became financially free. And not just that, here is Nzube, a very busy construction engineer who was able to generate an extra 200k from using this system. In fact, he said life was supposed hard. And then there is James, who did over 1.8 million naira in 30 days. And the beautiful thing about this is that they all did it without importing products, without warehousing the products, or even delivering the products. And in this video, I will show you exactly how they did it, because my guess is you're tired of being told how people are making money on the internet selling things, and the truth is most experts are not teaching the right things. They find or end up giving you complex systems that you find difficult to implement. You hear things such as copywriting, sales funnels, web design, and when you try these things, everything falls to pieces, or you end up being confused. And it's not your fault, right? You're trying to do too many things, which end up taking too long to complete, and then you see in your first results. You research the market, you research audience, you set up sales funnels or website, you write sales letters, write emails, add copies. That's a whole lot. You can't master all these things in 3 or 6 months. So how exactly do the gurus expect you to start seeing results in as little as 30 days? Do you now see why you keep struggling to make money online? But what if there is a system to help you eliminate all of these things? Well, my name is Jonathan Melody, and I'm born and I still live in Nigeria. I have over 10 years of experience in e-commerce and Facebook advertising. I'm the founder of the 10x Ecom Club. It's a community of e-commerce expert people who do 8 and 9 figures every single year selling physical products online. I'm also a best-selling author. I wrote the book, The 10x E-commerce Secrets. I know you're not here to listen to my sad story, how I used to soak Gary in my university days, how I lost a lot of money, and how I had many failed businesses. But what will interest you is that I chose to be successful today. All right, today I'm married to a beautiful woman. I have a son. I travel whenever I want. And it will also interest you that this leverage selling system has changed the financial situation of many Nigerians, like Harry here, who was able to get his wife a new car within 6 months of starting this. And then there is Catherine, who did a millionaire even during the COVID. Amazing, right? And then there is Jade right here, who used what he learned and implemented it into another business, and he was able to generate over 50 million naira for that business in 5 months. And then there is Sylvester, who used to be a struggling affiliate marketer, but applying the system, he was able to generate over 1.3 million naira in 30 days. And of course, there is Desmond, who had a failed dropshipping business. He was into international dropshipping, but he had a failed business. But when he returned and said, "Oh, I want to try this out in the Nigerian market," he said, "Let me try the system." And guess what? He tried it out, and in 2 years, this is the second year, he has been able to get himself a second car, has been able to get married, and today he has a child, right? And this system is hot right now. All right, because not many people are taking advantage of it. So this is the right time for you to take advantage of it before everyone catches up on it. If you're looking for a system to start seeing results fast, this is it. All right, it's like you having a potential loop. For you to be able to increase your belief system, you need to be able to see results. All right, so if you see more results, you increase your belief system. You take action, you see more results, it increases your belief system. This is a concept that my mentor shared with me a couple of months ago, and this applies to you, to everyone. This is exactly what the system will help you to achieve. Increase your belief system so that you can achieve more results. And this takes just 3 steps to do to get started. All right, step 1 is you have to source the product. Doing this, all you need to do is, go to a place like gg.ng or even Konga, all right, or even your local markets, all right. But what you want to make sure that you do is you find products that solve problems, products that save people time, products that will help people to save money, all right, help to, increase their ego, caress their ego, products that help people to protect their loved ones, products that help people to enjoy their lives. That is the types of product that you must source for. Now, once you have the product, the next thing you want to do is set up a very simple ad, video ad, image ad that drive people to a simple page. And of course, like I said, simple video ads, right, that drive people to a simple page that talk about the product itself, and from on there they can move on to talk with you on WhatsApp. On WhatsApp is where you now go ahead and close this person. Now, one thing you must know is when you try to close people on WhatsApp, you must show empathy and confidence. Empathy, you walking in their shoes to make them to see that, yeah, I have been able to have walked this shoe, I know what you're going through. Confidence in the sense that you are telling them, listen, this product works, this product will be able to solve your problem. All right, so 3 steps you must take: source the product, set up an ad, and then close your sales. It's a simple system. All right, so you basically have the middle person between the customer and the seller. All right, so you meet the seller of the product, you negotiate with the seller of the product, you tell the seller that you can bring customer for him or her, and then you go out, put up simple ad, video ads on a place like Facebook, on Google, on YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. All right, a lot of places that you can do this. It's easy to get people to come, into your system, and then showing them the use of the product, the benefit of the product, and then getting the order and telling the supplier to deliver the product to the customer. And guess what? Once the product is delivered, the customer the vendor or the seller of the product does what? Gives you your profit. That's simple. This is what Ifoma was able to do, and guess what? In 30 days, she was able to generate over 400k in profit. This was someone who was struggling with her importation business. And then there's Kings, who just did a little tweak in his business, and guess what? With this, he was able to generate over 35 orders in 48 hours. And then there is Gabriel, who just 24 hours into setting up the system and turning on his ad, he generated over 13 orders in 24 hours, right? And then there is Sam, who generated over 15 orders within 24 hours of turning up this system. Listen, there are a lot of people who've gone through this, and they are tested that this was the best decision for them. All right, this is a very effective system that big companies like Taxify, Uber, Amazon, Airbnb are using. But guess what? Not so a lot of people who are in this space know this and leveraging on this. But now you have it. All right, you don't have to import products, you don't have to warehouse products, you don't have to worry about delivering the products. It's a simple 3-step process. Source, set up the ad, and close your sales. And only a few persons are currently using this leverage selling system to make money for themselves. And this is an opportunity for you. This is the best time to jump on this before others catches up, because this is the fastest and quickest way to make an extra income without the hard work. Now you might be wondering, why not keep it all to yourself, Jonathan? And this is because of my own selfish reasons. All right, because when I get people to be able to use this unique selling system I have developed, the more people who use it, the more money I can make myself. So if you make more money, I make more money myself. All right, so it's a win-win situation for you and me. Imagine if this leverage selling system can help you to add an extra 300k or 1 million naira to your account or monthly income right now. Imagine yourself 6 months from today driving the car of your dreams. Imagine yourself finally being able to have enough to buy what you want and still have enough left over to play with. Imagine waking up each morning and not having to worry about how you are going to survive for the day. Imagine not breaking down or panicking when emergencies come up that requires you to show up financially. Imagine you finally going on that trip you've always wanted and do so comfortably, like it did for Harry here, Catherine, Jade, Sylvester, Desmond, Ifoma, Kings, Gabriel, Sam, Opeyemi, who did an extra 600k in 3 weeks by implementing what I told him. All right, Greg an extra 200k in 2 days, Mike an extra 153 profit made in 2 weeks, and then this guy, funny guy, who sent me an extra 10k because he saw that what he was benefiting from using the system was more than what he paid for it. Imagine if you can become one of those persons, like Kings, who said this was the best decision of his life. Listen, you are watching this video right now, you're listening to my voice, you've heard how this selling system works, you've heard how this selling system is changing lives, and you know this system will help you generate income and see results fast. And you're wondering, how can you deploy this leverage selling system today to start generating income fast for yourself and your family? And this is why I've created this shortcut that is called ECommerce Leverage Advantage. All right. It's a 3-step system that helps anyone generate an extra 10k to 60k every day selling physical products they don't own, warehouse, or worry about the delivery. All right, it doesn't matter if you are a newbie, you're a non-technical person, you don't have to worry about importing the products, warehousing the products, delivering the products, or even complicated system. And I want to hand this exact system to you today for a fraction of what others paid for it. If you think a system like this will help you and your family, I want you to get it, and if not, then don't get it. Now, so I'm going to share with you what is inside of this system and what you're going to find in it. Part 1 is me teaching you how to source hot selling products. You'll be able to see exactly how you can source for products and how you can negotiate with vendors, with sellers for the best possible price. Imagine you finding a product is sold that the vendor is listing for as high as 20,000 naira, but you're able to negotiate it down to as low as 5 or 8,000 naira, and then you are able to sell it yourself for 25,000 naira. Imagine what that can do for you. And of course, I show you exactly how to set up your own converting pages. All right, simple, quick. All you just need to do is click, edit, type, and put in the text that you need, or the images or the videos that you need. Very straight, easy, and straightforward. And of course, part 3, I show you how to create your ads, that guarantee you sales. All right, I'm going to show you how to create your own video ads. Don't worry, you don't have to show your faces if you don't want to. All right, I'm going to show you how to do them and how you can make sure that you create these videos to ensure that they generate sales for you. Okay, I'm also going to show you how you can get people to say yes, because it's not just about creating these pages or creating these videos, but then when they message you, how do you get them to say yes? All right, how do you transform total strangers to becoming paying customers and then getting their products delivered and then collecting the product from you? That is what I'm going to teach you in the part 4 of this training. All right, everything right here is a total of over 200k. Even better, what I'm doing is I'm handing over to you a software I just created, all right, that will help you to make your work even 10 times easier. So you are going to have 1 month free access into this software that will help you to implement all of these things and implement it without a lot of stress. All right, now what you find inside of the software and what this software can help you do is you're going to find some available products that we've already sourced, and of course I still go out there sourcing these products for you, and then I'm going to design the pages, the sales funnel, right, the sales letter, the ad copies, the email copies, the creatives you need to run your ads, lead magnet to attract the right people into your into your system, into your funnel. I'm going to find all of these things. This is what you're going to find inside of the software, and you are getting full 1 month access to it. You find beautiful pages like what you see on the screen. Like I said, these things have already been deployed into the software. All you need to do is click, upload it, and then edit, change videos, change text, and I'm going to show you exactly how you can do that. All right. So no more market research, no more product research, no more researching, the audience, no more setting up sales pages or website from scratch. Everything has been done. You don't have to write your sales letter from scratch. Your email copies, your ad copies, no importing of products. Who wants to do that this day and age, right? No more handling of logistics. I have done it all for you. All right. Just copy and paste this simple system that we have inside of the Lazycom software. All right. Now, it doesn't mean that you cannot use this and still go out there and source your own products. Of course, you can still do it, right? But if you want your journey to be 10 times simpler, then you just want to copy and paste what we already have inside of the software. So if you want to set up a system that makes you an extra 300k to 1 million every single month in the next 60 days, like it did for Ifoma, Kings, Gabriel, Sam, Harry, Catherine, Jade, Sylvester, Desmond, right? All these persons, if you want to be able to do this for yourself without worrying about importing the products, worrying about warehousing the products or delivering of the products or rebranding of products, using complicated system, all you need to do is just send the traffic and then the vendor handles everything for you. Right? Listen, this is me giving you all you need to succeed. I'm not only teaching you how to fish, I'm also going to do the fishing with you and for you. So if you think a system like this will help you and your family, I want you to get it. If not, don't get it. All right. Listen, when you execute this correctly, the end result will be you generating sales every day, making at least 300k every month. Finally, buy that dream car or land. Finally take care of your bills and live a comfortable life. Finally, send your kids to good schools. Finally, assist your husband. Finally, get rid of insult from people who have more than you do. Being able to finally give to charity and go on vacations whenever you want. What you will do with this is being able to achieve more in the next 4 weeks than most experts do in 4 months. Now you're asking, okay, Jonathan, all of this is great. What will this cost me? All right. Now, for most persons, they are willing to pay as high as 500k for something like this, like Oludare did for a different program, until he discovered this system and was blown away by even the ridiculous price that this was going for. All right. So what do you think I should charge for this? 500k like Oludare paid for, something similar, or about 300k, about 250. Listen, because you're here, I am going to charge you just 150k to gain access to this system. For the fact that you've been able to stay to this point, I know that you want this system. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to offer this to you for just 60,000 naira, but this is for a limited time. And listen, guys, this is not for lazy people. If you're someone who just want to click a button and then money rains from heaven, this system is not going to work for you. You still need to put in the work. If you don't put in the work, you are not going to see results. All right. Remember that this is still new, and the earlier you get started, the more this will benefit you. All right. So you have to act now. This is time sensitive because I can raise the price of this at any time without informing you. I want to limit the number of people who gain access to this and then having it all saturated. All right. So I'm going to be increasing the price of this to limit the number of people who will be able to gain access to this. So this is the opportunity for you to get hold of this. After your payment, all you need to do is send your order ID for verification. So you just click on the button below this video, get started, send your order ID for verification, and you'll be able to gain access. Remember, I also have some goodies, some bonuses for you. All right. I'm going to give you access to a contract template that I paid my lawyer to create for me. This will help you to have a contract with your vendors, the people who you work with, so that they don't screw you over when they deliver your products, or when they deliver the products, they will be able to pay you your profit or your commissions. Listen, I'm also going to ensure that you have access to 20 hot and picked products you can start with. All right. So you don't have to start worrying about what product should I, source for, what should I start selling. I'm going to help you do all of that. And of course, you get added to a support group This is invaluable, right? This is invaluable. Support group where you're going to have the kind of support that you need. And not just that, I'm also going to give you a list of my trusted delivery agents if you want to handle your delivery yourself. And remember that you also get the Lazycom software, right? That will help you to even do things easier. Now, if you decide to go with the Lazycom software, what you would do for you is that we do your customer service for you. We're able to handle your delivery for you. So right now you are getting all you need to be able to become successful with your e-commerce business without putting in the hard work. And this is valued at over ₦1 million, right? You are getting all of these things: how to source selling products, setting up the converting pages, creating ads that guarantee sales, how to close people, how to make people say yes, right? And then of course, we've been able to set up the Lazycom software for you, where we are bringing in, talking to vendors, to merchants, to bring in their products, setting up the funnel, the sales letters, the emails, the ad copies, the ad creatives. All you need to become successful. Of course, you also gain access to the contract templates you can use between yourself and the vendors, all the sellers of the product. You have access to over 20 hand-picked products that you can start with. You get added to a support group. Done for you service if you decide to go with the Lazycom software that has been developed for to make things even more easier for you. And of course, you have a done for you delivery with it, and the promotional materials already done for you, and you can access all of these for just 60,000 naira today. Like I said, guys, this is early. So the earlier you get into it, the more it's going to benefit you. Listen, you can go out this alone, okay? You can decide to say, oh, this model is great. I'm going to go out there and source for the products for myself, source for the vendors myself, being able to figure out how to set up these pages, figure out how to get people to say yes, and all of that. You can decide to go alone and all of this, or you can decide to get help from someone who's been doing this for years, and not just that, someone who has impacted others to be able to replicate what he has been able to do. All right, listen, have you heard of what they call the butterfly effect? It's a simple concept whereby the little decisions that you take affect your life. All right, you woke up this morning, you didn't believe that something great is going to come up or come out of today, but you were wrong. You are here right now, you're listening to me, and you know that your decision right now can affect your life, can affect the course of your course of your life. You are currently stressed, and you know that this is not the place you want to be, right? You want to be where things are easier for you. Freedom is right there for you. You are able to do what you want to do, and it is staring at you right now. Now you can decide to make the decision and make a change at all of this, or you can decide to do nothing about this and return to the life that you have now, a life where money is scarce, a life where love is rare, a life where you can take care of your son, you can take care of your daughter, you can take care of your loved one, a life where you keep getting maltreated because you don't even have enough, a life where your health is declining, a life where happiness is always out of reach for you, a life where you end up wondering on your deathbed, what if I had just spread my wings and fly and just listen to Jonathan and take a leap of faith? All right, because really no one cares about your struggles. Okay, the government wants you to pay them taxes, your church wants you to pay tithe, right? Your mosque wants you to give donations and give alms. But your family, your friends, they want you to support them, right? So no one truly cares about your struggles, all right? Even more when you act right now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to add some fast action bonuses. So I'm going to add how you can drive quality traffic to the system, how you can drive quality traffic to the pages that you set. Of course, I'm giving you social media templates that will help you to still get more people from social media, right? How to find the right audience, how to be able to run good Facebook ads. And not just that, what I'm going to throw in for you is the 10x e-commerce blueprint. This is a program that changed your life. So if a lot of people, this is how you learn how to import products. So you can decide to say, oh, I want to import my own product. Could be for your personal use, could be for business, however you want it. You're going to learn how to import products if you want to do that, right? So you learn that inside of that program. Listen, I'm giving you access to all of this, everything you need to succeed today for just 60,000 naira. Okay, after today, the price goes back to 150k at any point. Okay, at any time, I can increase the price because I want to reduce the number of people who gain access to this. So, if you can see this, go ahead and jump on this. All right, after payment, ensure you send your order ID for verification. Just click on the button below this video and you will be able to get started. Listen, if you still think that 60k is a whole lot of money, let's even break this down into 365 days. That's like you spending, or investing 164 naira into your life every single day. Do you think that is too much? Robert Kiyosaki once said that poor people buy liabilities, but what the rich people do is put their money where it turns into more money. What you need to understand is that money replenishes, but time doesn't. The time that you're going to spend to figure these things out will cost you more, right, than the money that you're going to invest into this program right now. You have nothing to lose and everything to gain from this. Imagine you having a system that can generate you 1,000,000 naira in the next 60 days, right? Tony Robinson said that if you want to be successful, find someone who has achieved the results you want and copy what they do, and you will achieve the same result. And like I said, I don't want to have this on the hands of just anybody. That is why it is at the price it is now. This is not a 2,000 naira and 1,000 naira cost that you see out there. And like I said, I can increase the price of this at any moment, at any point, because I want to limit the number of people who jump into this. Okay, I want to limit the number of people that have access to this system. And even better, I'm giving you an ironclad guarantee that when you start implementing this in the next 60 days and you're not able to make at least what you invested into this back, all right, what I'm going to do is give you twice of the money you invested into this program. I'm going to give you twice of the money invested into this program. What that means is that you have to show me that you actually implemented what I told you to implement, and in the course of 60 days nothing happened. You didn't get the results, you didn't get at least what you invested in the bag. Then I'm going to provide you twice the money you invested. Of course, I'm doing this so that I can protect myself from leashes and those persons who just want to take advantage of this. All right, so you must show me that you actually implemented what I told you to. All right, listen, the time is right now. Okay, don't wait for the perfect time because it never comes. So go ahead, click on that button and get started. I want to ask you even a question. Why are you here? Why are you listening to me right now? Do you want a real opportunity to do your work in your pajamas, a real opportunity to spend more time with your family, a real opportunity to finally tell your boss to go to hell? Right? A real opportunity to have a battle-tested top earner to share with you the step-by-step training and advice you need to finally be free, right? And get the wealth and power and freedom you've always dreamed of. Stop screwing around, right? Ask yourself, what do you want to be in the next 10 years, 5 years, a year, 4 weeks from now? What do you want? Do you want to be successful? You want to be alive? You want to be rich and free, right? Or do you want to be right where you are now and wondering what could have happened if you just had the guts to just take a step and try again? Like, Payemi did here and is currently making multiple millions every single month. Like Catherine did, right? Like, James did, right? Like Harry did, right? Like Kane here did. The last time I tried to do things like this, I almost got shut down, right? And that's why I said that the price of this is going to be increasing to reduce the number of people who gain access to it. Like I said, you are getting everything you need to get started with e-commerce and be able to make this possible for yourself. Okay, even more, what I want to do is, if you take action right now, also adding all of these fast action bonuses into this for you, and you get my 1 year support from me and my team, and you get all of this for just 60,000 naira, right? And you get everything you need to succeed with this system. I plan to raise the price like I've told you. All right, you've watched this entire presentation. You want a system where the hard work of making money is already done for you, and this is an excellent value for your money, right? So go ahead, take advantage of this incredible discount, the amazing bonuses, and you can't lose guarantee right now, right? Let me even ask you a question. If you had 2 flowers, you have them cut out, right? And then there is one that is still rooted in on the ground, it's still rooted on the ground, and then there's other one you have it cut out and have in a vase, right? Which of them do you think is going to last more? Obviously the one that still has its roots on the ground, right? It's the same way we're starting a business. You have to be willing to get a battle-tested system that is rooted on the fundamentals, on the foundation of generating new results, if you want to be able to see result with what you are going to do. And this is what this is going to offer you, and this is what this system, this e-commerce leverage advantage program, and your access to me is going to provide you, because now you have a battle-tested system. And not just that, you have the guidance and the direction that you need to become successful. They are the nutrients that you need to be able to become successful and see the result that you need. You get them through this. Now, if you're still here, I want to assume that you have some questions like, how do I access the system after payment? Of course, you gain access into the members area, whereby all the training materials are on there for you. All right. And who is this system for? Of course, this is for someone, if you're looking to have some extra income, you already have a job, you are making money here and there, but you want to have an extra source of income. You know that you cannot just rely on just one source of income. Then this is for you. Or you're someone who is looking into getting started with a business online. This is something that will work for you. All right. So what else do I need? Of course, you're going to need the Lazycom software. All right. And of course, you have a 30 days free access. 30 days free access to it. Okay, this is valued at over 17,000, and we have access to it for free. All right. So how do I know the product is delivered? Of course, you will be able to communicate with your customers to know that the products have left the vendor and your customer has received them, right? And of course, if you're using the software itself, and you're playing or you're working with the products that are on the software, then you will be able to see the recording, everything inside of your dashboard. Okay. How do I get my money? Of course, the vendor pays you your money once the product is delivered and the payment has been sent to the vendor. Now, how long will this take for you to implement? Well, this will probably take between 2 weeks to 4 weeks for most persons who are very slow. Right? If you are very fast, learner and someone who implements very fast like myself, this shouldn't take you more than 7 days max. 3 to 7 days you have this all set up. How much will I make per sale? Well, this is very dependent. You can decide to sell the product that's sells for 200,000 naira, you make a profit as high as maybe 50k or even 70k or 80k. But what you should know that, of course, you should aim at selling product that will give you a minimum of 5,000 naira per sale. All right. Is there a support group? Of course, you have access to a support group. Now, how does this system work? Well, I'm going to tell you again. The system is a simple model. All right. You source your product that will save people money, product that will solve problems for people. All right. And you can source for these products from places like GG, even your local market. All right, and then you set up a simple ad with video, with an image, sending people to a simple page that talks about the product. And when people place an order, they send you a message on WhatsApp where you tell them the benefit of making use of the product, how it's going to benefit them. That is you closing them. All right, and then with that, they will be willing to be available to pick the product. And not those customers saying, oh, I have traveled, I'm not around. How do you get them to be ready to pick up the product? Is you doing your closing properly, and you get to learn all of this inside of the 10x e-commerce leverage advantage. All right, listen, everything you need to succeed is already right in front of you. It's up to you now to click on the button below this video and get started. Like I said, I'm going to be increasing the price of this at any point because I want to limit the number of people who gain access. You know how people abuse things, right? So I don't want people to cry this out and abuse this system. All right, it is new, like I said, and it is hot, and this is your opportunity to take advantage of this. So go ahead, click on the button below this video and get started.